Hello, everybody. Welcome to my first official live stream of 2025. If you're new here, my name is Matthew of Mixed Domestic. I love sewing and quilting and weaving and anything crafting related. And I have just recently launched my fabric shop, and I'm really excited about the direction things are going in, and it's time for me to start doing live streams. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. This is going to be super fun. Let me see the comments. People are here. Hello, hello. Sorry I was a little late. I was trying to figure out the technology around everything, and I kind of just decided to do this on a whim. I went to therapy on Thursday, which I go every Thursday. Shout out for therapy. And I was talking about how I needed to get a better camera. I needed to make sure my lighting was correct. And my therapist was like, why are you allowing perfection to get in the way of you doing something that's needed for you? And I was like, I don't know. That's the advice that I would give someone else. So why am I doing it for myself? Really, I was just using it as an excuse. And I know the importance of live streaming and how awesome it is. It's just a real life touch point. So I hope this time works. If it doesn't work the best, then give me some suggestions in the comments, and I'm totally open to evolving this. But I'm thinking if this does work, that I'll do one on Saturday mornings. 8 a.m. seemed good. I have my coffee in my hand. Ta-da! Esther, you found it. Can you see it? Dogs are my favorite kind of people. And this will be like fabric related, product related, what's new with the shop. And then if these go well, then I'll add a second one. And that will be like a general chat, general Q&A. So good morning. Where is everyone from? Esther from Italy. You were in my Facebook and you asked a question, and I didn't have time to convert the timing. So I'm glad that this worked out for you. But where's everyone from? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. I live in the Pacific Northwest of the United States of America with my spouse. We've been together since 2001. We have an 11-year-old daughter. Her name is Helena. She is amazing. Oh, wow. Is it Cherry? Is it Sherry? Is it Cherie? Galveston, I used to go there all of the time because I grew up in Houston, Texas. And I lived in A-Leaf. Not sure if you know that area in Southwest Houston. And Galveston would be our stomping ground in the summer. It was before I knew about pollution and before I knew about like jellyfish. But I don't think that I would like swim in the water now, but it was super fun whenever I was a child. So not sure what Galveston's like, what the weather's like down there. Y'all are going to be part of the storm that's going on, right? Like we don't get a lot of the weather up in the Pacific Northwest. It's really wild. But thanks everyone for coming. How do I do this? So today is me figuring some stuff out. I am just planning to do my live stream. I've got a schedule of how I'm going to segment it for the most part. I'm going to just talk about some highlights with the shop after this little intro period. Then I'm going to show some fabric because I love fabric. I really do. It's been central to my healing, and then it's just central to my life. I mean, especially because I have a fabric shop now, but I've always loved like the tactile feel. And I know with me having an online shop now, hopefully it'll be in person in the future, that you're not able to see it and feel it. So I'll show you that and show you the drape, and I'll never like order crunchy fabric. If the fabric's ever crunchy, I'm not gonna like order it. So these are true and tried and tested designers and manufacturers where they have a really great hand to it. So that's gonna be what I do next. And then if you'll have any questions for me that you want me to answer, any questions about me, that would be super great. Happy to answer those. If not, I'll just chat about my journey, where I've come from, where I'm going to, what's going to be happening. And then I want to show some of my works in progress. I have some finished projects, but my project right now is my fabric shop, so I don't have a lot going on with personally making, which is challenging because I love making. And then I'll just wrap it up. So my plan is for this to be about 45 minutes. It started late, but hopefully we can be done before the hour's end. And I'll show you some things. So let me... How do I do this? Da-da-da-da. What is this? Is this share screen? No. Oh, see? So this will be the other camera once we get into this. And then I wanted to share my screen. Share. So this is my shop right now, and this is what's going on. So this is where my fabric is. If you haven't seen it yet, how do I do it? There we go. This is the new stuff that I have coming in. I'm going to show you Tim Holtz Eclectic Elements in part of the demo. And then these are fabric collections. I just have a nice little image that I've created so you can see what the collection actually looks like. This is the organization of it. And then I've got some kits. These are the most popular ones, my favorite notions. I do have some shirts, bundles, and then these are my pre-orders. What is coming up? I'm super excited about these this year because I've got a lot coming up. So this is what we're going to do today as part of it. Oh, I just love this. I got all of them yesterday, and it was going to be the first thing that I did in my live stream because I really love the texture and the feel of it. It's really, really, really gorgeous. It's cool. Tim Holtz, if you don't know Tim Holtz as a designer, he does a lot of like ink stuff. You've probably seen his stuff like in Michaels or Joanne. He does a lot of like, I don't do that kind of stuff, I guess card making, but like mixed media stuff. And he's really built up his fabric designs and fabric collections. And I got a blender to go with this palette program that I joined, where each month I'm going to get 10 new eclectic elements fabrics from Tim that are focused in a specific color. So far, I've gotten pink, I've gotten red, and I've gotten orange, and I'll show you all those today. And I'm so excited. How's everyone doing? Yeah, Crystal. Tim Holtz is rad. Like, he's just a level of cool that, like, I'm just so grateful that he's a part of the sewing and crafting community because I could never, my brain doesn't think the way that like his does. And his branding is like on point. It's just really, really gorgeous. Oh yeah, another lover of Tim Holtz, Catherine. I love that. So let's get into it. The first one that I want to show is my Figo Space die. I know it's like, let me go on a tangent. But there are new colors of Figo Space dye. I am going to carry more wovens in my shop. So Figo Space dye, I got the original 15 colors, and I made this quilt. Let me show you the quilt that I made if you haven't seen it. Be able to show you part of it. And I have a quilt kit for this too in my shop. But this was a Boogie Nights quilt right here. Super fun. It's curves like this. It's curvilicious. And the feel and hand of this is so gorgeous. Like, it's just so beautiful. I quilted it on my long arm if you haven't seen it. But this is from the original colors. So these are the original colors. All of them are in this outside of the black and like the gray. But it's just luxurious and lovely. Oh, Lucy, you're in bed. Another Tim. Oh, thank you, Joe. The OG of mixed media. Yeah, right. Like he's been on the scene for a long, long time. And what else? There was another. Oh, I love this. I always take a compliment. You are looking gorgeous today, Jill. Thank you so much. That's super great. Yeah, my curls are curling today. Super. Hello, Joe. Hi. So let's look at the new Figo Space Dye colors, which are super, super duper beautiful. I'm going to switch cameras to the other one. How do I do that? Okay, and then how do I do that? So there's no sound when I do that? Can you hear me now? You can hear me now. I know you can hear me now. So let me do it this way so you can see my face at the same time. Ta-da. Still no sound. You can hear me. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Oh my gosh. Because I had to mute this one because it was echoing and I have like this, like, I have my earbuds plugged in. I'm trying to figure out, like, there's so much to do. I need to get my assistant Brittany to help me, I think. And then this. Oh, you can see it both ways with 2 different kinds of lights. This is fun. Oh my God, my room's gonna be a mess after this color. Oh, 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 gorge. Does paper, stamps, cutting dies. Tim Holtz does paint, paper, stamps, cutting dies. This is another purple. I just love the pigment. So the one in my front facing screen is lighter than the actual color. The overhead one is the true color. How do I make it go like this? No, I don't want that. How do I do that? No, the other way. Can I switch it? Look what I did. Like that. Beautiful. The scissors by Tim Holtz are really nice. I haven't looked at any of his notions. Dun, 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 dun. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Mm-hmm. See these colors? Aren't they beautiful? So if you like wovens, these are super saturated. You can use these for apparel. You can use these for quilts, like the quilt that I showed you. I just had these on this for a while, so I wanted to show everyone. Right? The colors are... Oh, this is Figo Space dye. Gorgeous, rich colors, right? Ooh. The colors are really saturated, especially compared to the original 15 colors. There's this one. And then the final one. Ta-da. And then now we're going to get into Tim Holtz. Oh, y'all, these are gorgeous. So this is the pink palette. And I have these bundles in my shop. And then I have orange. And then I also have red. The next one I'm getting, I believe, is yellow. And then it's blue after that. It's a program where people who are part of this program get a new bundle every month. And at the end of 12 months, we'll have all of the colors. Crystal, yes. So this one, see, it's the same. There's no like front or back. So you can use it. That's why it's great for clothes. It's like there's really no bad side of it. And that's why I love these, because a lot of wovens, there's only like one good side. And then there's the other side that you don't see so much. This one, you can use both sides. Hide. Oh, yeah. My brain is all over. Where's this one? Kudos to anyone who can do a live and run cameras at the same time. You're doing great. This, thank you. You know what I learned? Because I just downloaded the StreamYard thing to where I can dual stream like 15 minutes before I started. I haven't even figured this out. But I can pre-record my demos to where I can just pop in the video and I don't have to worry about the cameras. And I'm going to start doing that for my live stream in the future. It'll make it so much easier. So Rhonda, you asked if these, you're asking if these are similar to batiks. No, batiks are crunchy fabric. These are soft and like this. I love batiks. The reason I don't is because I'm very tactile. I need things to feel like luxe. It's one of the things I love about fabric. I want to work with fabrics that feel like something I want to rub all over my body. And batiks don't do that. I do carry some Marsha Dursey batiks in my shop though, because Marsha Dursey is really cool and I love them. So I love batiks. It's just, It's the crunch factor that keeps me from ordering a whole bunch of batiks, but I'm sure I'll change. So these here, let's bring this down. I'll bring it back up to get in close. Ta-da. And then let's bring some light in. There we go, like that. So yeah, these are so beautiful. So this is the pink palette. It was the first palette that I got. You can even see my face. That's okay. It's not about my face. And then this is the first one. I'll show you all of these. Like, look, like this is fabric. Tim Holtz did this. It's just so cool. Like, that's super cool. So that's one. I'm gonna test something. How can I put this somewhere to where it doesn't get all messed up? Oh well. This one I know is the pink stamps one. But like, look at how cool it is. Like, that's fabric. Are you able to see the detail? Yeah, you can. It's so pretty. It's just so pretty. So that's one. This one is a map. Like, just see the far away, it looks like a really cool design. But then you get in close, and it's a map. Like, what is that? That's just really cool. The Tim Holtz looks perfect to line backs. Yeah, there are some exterior bag situations going on here too, but absolutely. And these, I think it's called tickets. So these are pink tickets. Oh, is it? Yes. I love that. And these are tickets. Bingo cards. They look like bingo cards. I don't know the name of it though. And this one, it's just it's like a blender that's thrown in there, but it kind of looks like there's water stains on it, but it's not. It's not a water stain. It's just how it is. And then look at this. Thank you, Janice. See? Like, obsessed. This one is so cool. It's letters. Ta-da. Super pretty. I know this one's called wallpaper because people order the wallpaper a lot. Ta-da. So we'll get into those in a second. No, the other way. I want to do the other one. This way, now you can hear me, right? So those are the palette program fabrics, and that's the pink one. Do it right. Honestly, getting this fabric makes me want to explore Tim Holtz other stuff and get into like card making, whatever the ink things are. Because I'm waiting before I start designing fabric again to find what my aesthetic is, but I want to play with all the media to see like what I'm actually going to like. Alexa, what time is it? Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 8:31 a.m.
Oh yeah, I'm doing good on time. So I wanted to show you how these work with these new blenders. So now that I've been getting these palette program fabrics in my shop, I love them. And that's probably the most traditional looking that I'll get, but it's not. It's still like, it's got like his cool flair to it. But this sent me down a Tim Holtz like rabbit hole. Is that what it's called? Is it a rabbit hole? To like really find out all about, because it's almost like when 2020 happened. I don't know if y'all saw my other video. If you haven't watched my like intro to my fabric show video, go watch that. But from 2020 to like 2024, like I missed out on what was happening really, like by not remembering and like being dissociated, and like I just don't remember. It was like there was 2019, I was on top of the world, and then 2024 happened and I was heading back out there. The in-between part, the whole pandemic part, is a big old fuzzy mess for me. But he has so much fabric. I was getting these and I was like, I know Tim Holtz does a lot more than just like muted palette and muted fabric. So I went on the Free Spirit page and somehow I got in this back section where you can reorder stuff. I have his Abandoned collection coming. It's going to show up next week. I'll probably do Tim Holtz again next week. And then I saw these blenders because I was like, these need a blender. Like if I wanted to make quilts and stuff with them, I need some blenders to go along with it. And then I found this Provisions blender. And at first I ordered just the ones that went with Abandoned. And then I was like, I need to get the whole collection. That so then I have fabrics that go with these and I can put some like quilt kits together, etc. Let me see. Rabbit hole? It is a rabbit hole. It's called a rabbit hole. It's like the older I get, I'm 48 now, but it's like the older I get, the more often I say things and I'm like, is that the right word? Is that the right, like, it's just, I space it. And so half the times I'll make up words. Hey, Lynn, I love you too. Like that. Hi. So I want to take a look at these and show you the pigment and the color. So I'm going to bring this down. If the audio gets a little squirrely, I'm sorry about it. How do I do that? How do I do that? Is it not working? Oh, add to stage. Okay, now I'm doing it. Thank you for being a part of my very first live stream. This is the one that worked out the best. This one, I want picture in picture. Picture in picture. This one? No, picture in picture. Picture in picture? Picture in picture. How do I make it the picture in picture again? This? Let's do this. Let's do this one. Welcome to my world. Okay, we get the camera a little bit. That's okay. So how's everyone doing today? Are you a coffee drinker or not? I love my coffee. Have y'all seen my cup? I showed it earlier. Dogs are my favorite kind of people. My daughter got this for me. Yeah, my daughter knows me. Rexanne, our live Saturday mornings. I think so. I think so. I looked at my analytics, and this seems to be the time that most of my subscribers are active. And I know that most fabric shops, they don't do lives on the weekends because they don't want to work, I guess, or whatever. But I work all the time. Like I'm still in the beginning. So my plan is for these to be at this time. I think it works out. If not, I'll do a poll to find out. If this time doesn't work and there's a better time, then let me know. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do this version on Saturday mornings, and then like a low-key like Q&A, like I don't know, sit and stitch or whatever kind of situation throughout the week. But I want to get these going first. What else? Making coffee right now. Loves it, loves it, loves it. All the fabrics she chose are really, really pretty, and I definitely agree with you that they're like really cool. And this is me, Olivia. Love it. Okay, let's do this. Okay, this, like, look at this color. Like, oh my god, like, look. But see how it looks like grungy? But it's different than grunge. It's just like it's a vintage, like I don't know what is a word to describe Tim's aesthetic? Like what is it? It's not like grimy. It's not like, but it's like weathered. It's like a weathered feel. So this, oh, that color is gorgeous. Oh. Your shirts, though, love them. You can get this shirt in my shop if anyone wants it. Anyone who's not watching this live, there'll be a link. So this, oh, gorge. Oh, oh, it's like an olive. Oh, like it just looks and feels awesome. Aged ephemera. Alexa, what does ephemera mean?
As an adjective, ephemeral is usually defined as lasting a very short time, short-lived, transitory. As a noun, ephemeral is usually defined as anything short-lived, as certain insects. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for ephemeral.
Okay, that works. Distressed. Okay, and then this one, it's like a cocoa. There's this one. Ooh, like this one, you really get it. Oh, this is like that like film that like, you know, when you see it in the TV or movies or something, in the film it like gets bad whenever the film strip's going through the TV. Oh, okay. So this one right here, crimson. This one's crimson. I know the color. Wanted to show you this, how this goes with it. So this one is the red palette. Like this is why, oh, see, this is another maps one. This is another stamps one. Oh, look at this one. Oh, ta-da. This one's like a ledger. Ta-da. Ta-da. This is another one of those. And wallpaper. See, look at that. Like it looks gorgeous. Like it's amazing. That's how I feel about it. I'm gonna do this for a second. No, I don't want that. I want this. I want that. Hold on. I didn't do it too long because I wanted my sound to still be there. But that's why I needed this blender, because this blender adds something to these palette packs that I'm getting. And I want to see all the things that I can make with it. And I'm going to do the same thing with the orange whenever I see that. Oh my gosh, like look at this. Oh, like this just excites me. I've never played with fabric that look like this. This is the pink one. This one would go well with the pink palette. Right? They're perfect. They're perfect. Wait until, if y'all haven't seen Tim Holtz's Abandoned collection, wait. It's going to blow your mind. I'm freaking out. I'm foaming at the mouth. I can't wait to get it. This. Oh, this one? I'm going to sell out of this color fast. Yes, distressed vintage. I do have these bundles. I have both fat quarter bundles of this and half yard bundles that I have in my shop. So yeah, order the bundle. Oh, is this the one that I wanted to? No. This one. And then this one is like a fern sage color. This one's like ink. Can you see the stains in it? I love the stains. Is this the one? Yeah, this is the one I wanted to show. So like this one with the orange palette, let me show you. So this is the orange palette bundle. Oh, that looks so beautiful on this. I'm seeing this for the first time too. It's like when you have an idea for something in your head and then you do it and it's like, oh yeah, it worked out. Oh, it's another maps one. I just love that. Who are they? I want to know who these people are. Foliage and then mushrooms. Ta-da. Oh. Okay, great question. Have you used your weaving technique with these yet? No. Part of why I wanted to show this was selfish, why I wanted to do this in my first live stream, because I want to get started. I'm not having as much time to like create as I wanted to now that like this is my full-time gig and I have my fabric shop and stuff. But I'm going to do a woven sampler for a quilt. So each one of these palette bundles, I'm going to weave probably like a 16 by 16 inch square. And then I'm going to use like double-sided sashing on it in order to join them once I've done all 12 that are in the palette. And that'll like really show what the fabrics do. But I just think that it'll be beautiful. I was noodling in my brain whether or not I wanted to do like regular weaving where I have the interfacing and then backing, or I wanted to quilt the strips and use like a thermore, really, really thin batting with each strip. I think I want it to be double-sided. So I'm thinking I'm going to get started on it this weekend. Like after this, once I clean up my room, I'm going to get started on my weaving project and I'm going to start with the pink and just start an order. then, so I haven't, but I'm really excited. I think it's going to be beautiful. This one. And then this one. Da, 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 da. So let me. Wait a minute. Okay. Go away. So that's Tim Holtz. That's the beginning of Tim Holtz. I'm really excited. I'm glad that I joined it. I don't know whether I do a better job when I meet with the fabric reps or whenever I order at home. Because sometimes I'll order at home and I'll just get really excited and my ADHD will kick in and I'll just go click, 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 like not thinking about like that I actually need to sell it, just that I want it. But I know that all those choices are sound. When I go to the reps and I meet with them, I say yes to a lot of things that I'm like, I'm not sure. I wouldn't have bought them without the reps. So they're doing their job with me. But basically this year I have a lot of fabric. Like it's insane. And it's just me. It's one person and my assistant who helps me, she manages me and like keeps track of my calendar and my emails and all that kind of stuff. But I need to get this to a point where I can have an employee so that like I can create again. Or am I never going to be able to create like I used to because I'm going to be so busy with this? How does it work? I don't know. But I'm really excited that I've got a fabric shop now. So one other thing that I wanted to show you demo-wise was this. I don't know if y'all have ever seen this. It's a seam ripper. If you've never seen this or seen it demoed, I've used my like razor before. Oh, ta-da! Oh, this is funny. Fire Lake Creations. Your assistant was super smart to keep you out of a storage facility. Yes, for those that haven't watched my video where I introduced my shop, I was just going to get a bigger storage unit and she helped me organize my original one. And she did not want me in a storage unit when I needed to expand. She wanted me to get a space that was air conditioned where I felt comfortable and safe, because it's like in a storage unit, I'd have to go turn the lights on every 15 minutes. And she's like, that's not good for you. You need to be in a space where you can see it and it's enjoyable. And so she is the reason that I got my own space. And oh my God. Brittany, when you watch this, I love you, Brittany. You're my living angel. You've helped me so much. I can't do any of this without you. Let's build this thing. Oh, she's been with me since 2020. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah, I couldn't imagine shipping packages out of a storage unit. I couldn't. So my space, yes, I'm gonna need a new space to get bigger middle of the year. But yes, this is a seam ripper. Let me show you how it goes. Hey, this is fun. Are y'all having fun? I'm having fun. We're gonna do this regular. Okay, how do I do it again? Add to stage. Bring this down. Okay. So, if you've never seen how this works, see, mixed demo. So this is fabric. This is thread. You know, you could just like rip it like I would normally do. But let me bring this down even more. I want you to really see it. Oh, if I bring it below me, then it's like you can't even see it. So you turn it on. Okay. And then see? Isn't that wild? Like, no, it doesn't like cut the fabric. It doesn't even touch the fabric really. It just, look at that. See, it makes seam ripping fun. Ta-da! Look. And it's cute. And you can put it in your bag, like your travel bag, your fun bag. Like, it's just the coolest thing. So I have these in my shop too. These sell really fast though. So I think I got a handful left if you wanted one right away. But y'all can still order them and I'll just order some more. I need to place a new order. Look at that. So, thumbs up. I haven't tested it on my beard to see if it works, but I just love that it's compact. It's little. And it's got like this. So I can put it in my like teaching bag. Where does this go? Like that. Okay, so that's that demo. And now, ta-da! Let me put this up. Isn't that a cool notion? I've got some really cool notions. Now that really gets me my ADHD with ordering. I usually like look at the notions, the new notions. I order from Brewer and then from Moda. Moda has great notions that they distribute. And then like I just look at what they have new and I'm like, oh, that's kind of neat. I want to order that. And so if I want it, I'm assuming other people will want to get it. What is that? Where do you get all your nifty accessories? Love the little clippies and the magnetic pairs to hold the fabrics together. I love your little sewing hacks. I get them from my shop. So if you want stuff, go to my shop. I know if you're seeing me on Facebook, you haven't, you've seen me doing a lot of demos and giving my information out, like, and sharing and teaching and tutorials, etc. But I have a shop. Someone else handles, there's a third party that handles my Facebook. So they haven't really been like advertising my shop very much. But I have all of the notions that I have. This is actually how it started. So let's have story time. How this all began was the beginning of last year. And I was like, you know what? Instead of me making all of these tutorials with these cool things, and then like using an affiliate link or sending people to other people's shops who have these things, how about I just order all of these cool things that I like, carry them in my shop, and then if you like them, you can get them from me. So that's how the notion started. It was much like the fabric, where when I started ordering fabric, it was all the stuff that I had made in the beginning of 2024. I was like, let me get those fabrics so that when I promote those things, I'm calling it promoting now, but when I share the things I make and people want to make it, then you would get the fabric from me instead of someone else. Did the same thing with the notions. I was like, I love all of these things. So like all of the notions that I have, I love. I've used most of them for years. And now instead of me telling you go elsewhere, you come to me, you go to my shop. I've always got a bunch of deals and sales. So if you want the sales, then oh, I've got a link for you. I've got a thing for you. It's what is it? It is, how do I do a banner? Create a banner. Code. This is a code for y'all. Next live 15. Add banner. Show. That is the code. So if you want to get 15% off and you're part of the live, then you can do mix live 15. Under that code, you'll get 15% off of everything. I've got a bunch of sales stuff too. But if you're a part of my newsletter, which I encourage all y'all to join too, I have really good sales and deals and stuff over there too. Oh, look at me. I'm a live stream pro. Ta-da. So that's the story behind the notions, etc. What are y'all working on? I want to know what you're working on now. Like, that's the thing. Yeah, you can get the Janice. This? Yeah. This you can get in my shop. I carry it in my shop. 100%. It's even one of my best sellers, so it's easy to find. Just go to my shop. Hey, I know what I can do. I'll share the screen again. Look at me. I'm doing things. There we go. Share. Then, no. Go here. Then, you can hear me? Yeah, you can still hear me. My notions. Favorite sewing notions. Like here. There it is. It's this one. It's electric, so it's not like $12, but like, there it is. Oh, I'm proud of myself. I figured it out. What other ones do I have in here? You see, these are all things I just love. Oh, I need to get some more cuticle oil. I'm glad I saw that. What else? Yeah. Stop sharing. Ta-da, come over here. Oh, the Luna collection. That's my favorite collection of 2024 is the Luna collection. It's just gorgeous. I'm still trying to figure out a quilty project to make with that. I'll show that one next time. Thank you. Look, I'm doing it by week. So let me show you what I am working on that I'm hoping to finish sometime. It's like I start stuff and I get distracted. But this is something that I'm working on. I finally basted this onto it, but it's with Valerie Wells's Grace fabric collection. I just finished long arming my quilt that I did with this, but this was a pillow design using a Brimfield block that I wanted to make. Oh, it's going to be so beautiful. And I'll do a little tutorial about how I'm just going to machine applique that on there instead of hand appliquing. I mean, I kind of want to hand applique it. No, I'm going to machine it. Do I hand? Y'all tell me, should I hand applique this or machine applique this? Tell me the easy one. Because if I can do it on my couch, it's not harder. It's really not harder. But I wanted to make a tutorial about it too. And I think machine applique would do well. Thank you, Janice. I appreciate that. But this is my project. So what projects are y'all working on? I've got at least 100. Like that. The code is, let me show you the code again. Show. That's the code, MixLive15 to get the discount. You'll get 15% off the whole order. Comments. Machine would be more durable. Okay, 3 people said machine. That's enough. I'll do machine. Ah! So this was my first live stream. I think I'm good. I think we're good. That was super fun. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 8:53 a.m.
Yeah, I think that this was a good, fun time, right? So y'all don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter. Make sure to watch my video about my fabric shop if you haven't seen it yet, so you can see all the fabrics I have, how I'm organizing it, what I'm planning to do with it, some of the story of how I got to having a fabric shop and like why it's super duper important. And this is probably the time that I'm going to do live streams moving forward, unless we all decide that there's a better time. But I think that this is a good time. First thing Saturday morning, now I can go to my shop, cut some fabric, and have a great old time. But this is so much fun. I really missed engaging with y'all like this. And I'm starting to do in-person stuff again. Ah, there's one other thing. Where is it? Let me see if I can find it. Rulers. There it is. I'm going to share my screen one more time. Da-da-da-da. Share screen. In case any of y'all live near where this is, Fergus Falls, I'm going to be there in April doing a class on April 7th. And then I'll do a presentation that evening. Ah, this one's sold out. The class sold out. There's a lecture, so you can come see me in the lecture and hang out and get to meet in person and stuff. So Fergus Falls, Minnesota, and it's gonna be super fun. My class sold out. Oh, that's all right that it sold out. It's all right. Cool. So let me end this stream. Great success for my first live stream back in it. I'll see y'all next Saturday. If you want to hang out, I'll be here. I'll show you some new fabric and have some more fun. So until next time, happy sewing, quilting, crafting, all of the things. Love you, Mina. And stream.